Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rides. I'm here at the 2019 LA Auto Show, and guess what? Kia has just unveiled another car to their lineup. This is the all-new 2020 Kia Seltos. Now, I know you're probably scratching your head and saying, well, where is this exactly gonna wind up in their lineup? It's gonna slide right into a sweet spot between the Serento and the smaller Kia Soul. So this really is gonna be a competitor to the sister brand, the Hyundai Kona. Now, what's wonderful is that you're gonna get some really brave, bold styling, and I think that many people are finally starting to wake up, especially after the release of the Kia Telluride, saying, you know what? Kia can make a really good looking car, a car that's affordable, and a car that has a lot of features. So let's go ahead and dive into this all new 2020 Kia Seltos. Right off the bat, I love the styling, very different, makes it stand out from the crowd. You can see this multi-level LED setup, daytime running lamps, very, very unique, all LED. We drop down, and what's great is there's not a bunch of fake vents. You have some nice LED lighting down low, and then as we come across that tiger nose grille, that is what Kia is known for, is that tiger nose grille. It's where it kind of dips down in the center here. Love this nice textured look. Almost looks like brushed aluminum, even though it is plastic. Flat black, we drop down, and then look how much ground clearance we have here. Lots of space, and I even like the way they kind of designed the lower portion of this area to make it have a nice rugged look. Now, we come up onto the hood, there's that Kia badge. I like the blacked out badge with the silver trim. Very simple on the body lines. You have two simple rises, and they kind of curve off to the edges. Very nice touch. Now, speaking of curving around, let's go around the bend here and we'll see what's happening styling wise. You can see how everything flows into that headlight housing. We drop down, and I think they hit the nail on the head with this wheel design. So you have that machined aluminum finish, really nice setup. It's an 18-inch wheel. So remember, when we say 18 inches, we're talking about 18 inches in diameter, machined aluminum with the darker gray areas, a little bit of red trim around the Kia logo, but really has a nice presence to it as it sits here at the auto show. I like the flat black all the way around the fender well, and as you can see, you have choices. You could get this front wheel drive, or this one has all-wheel drive. We keep going down the side, gloss black, very slim on the turn signals. I like the way they take the flat black with a little bit of the gloss down along the lower section. The belt line is very smooth, nice, almost like a brushed aluminum on the door handles. I think the best part of this one sitting here being white, this blacked out roof with the low roof rails. Across, of course, you're gonna be able to get crossbars. This car is like a Swiss Army knife of vehicles to do a lot of different things and to fit a lot of different lifestyles. One of my favorite parts here is where that brush trim kind of comes in, and I'm telling you right now, Kia is doing something very unique with their trim. If you look at the Telluride and you look here, how they brought the silver up and how it meshes very nicely into this rear pillar with the roof really gives us some very unique style. We come around to the rear, and you're gonna have a nice low roof spoiler coming off that back. I think it's so smart. They took that silver from the front, they brought it into the back as well. All LED lighting, even tastefully, they've taken the reflectors, which of course are DOT mandated. They brought those in very nicely. We drop down, and here's where the zonk is. You thought we were gonna be zonk free. It was like a zonk home trip. What is going on here? This design, it almost makes it look like it's supposed to be a fake exhaust or something. Not digging it, and I'm not digging this design across the middle, but everything else is very clean. There's no actual exhaust pipe sticking out anywhere. But that, to me, styling wise, it's not working for me. But why don't we go ahead, pop the hood, and see what's powering this Kia Seltos. All right, guys, underneath the hood of this all-wheel drive model, that's gonna be some turbocharged fun. So what you're looking at underneath the hood of this 2020 Seltos is gonna be a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine. You're looking around 175 horsepower. The wonderful news is 7-speed DCT with the all-wheel drive. Now, if you don't go all-wheel drive, if you're going front-wheel drive, you don't have to worry about those terrible letters CVT. There's no CVT that is associated with the Seltos. You would get a 6-speed automatic. What I like about it is when you open up the hood, the engine is nice and low in the chassis. That's gonna help with center of gravity, tasteful engine cover, and that turbocharged power that I think many of you that have driven the Kona, you're gonna wanna get behind the wheel of this Seltos and have an even better experience. But why don't we jump inside and see what the interior looks like. All right, guys, we're inside the 2020 Kia Seltos, and every time I'm in a new Kia, just blows your mind, the fit, the finish, and the quality and style of materials. Let's go to the door panels. I love what's happening. You have some beautiful gloss black that, yes, is going to get some fingerprints, but hey, take pride in your car and clean it every now and then. You have some leather on the armrest, and this one has the optional Bose sound system. Look at those speaker covers. Nice textured design. I like little touches like that. Now, when you come to the actual dash, soft material here, hard material here. This is where they cut a corner. So I am gonna zonk this top portion, but I do like the softer simulated leather, large 10.25 inch horizontal screen. That's gonna have navigation and everything. Very similar to what is in the Telluride. You work your way down. I like the brushed aluminum look around the AC vents. Your start stop button. Here's your AC controls, one knob and a bunch of switches, not too bad. You got a great size cubby here and another little ledge that is wireless cell phone charging. USB, and a 12 volt. You have a drive mode selector. This is going to be controlling that 7-speed DCT in this particular one. And here's something I also want to point out. Heated and ventilated seats. Nice to see. You got controls for your all-wheel drive system. 2 cup holders. It's a little hard on the plastic, so I am going to zonk that, but when it comes to price, we have to adjust things accordingly. Armrest is on the softer feel. Love the stitching. We open it up and we could put probably about, I would say 8 to 10 Twinkies in there. So Seltos is Twinkie happy. Close that up. Here's the leather seats. I love the texture, the material, the stitch work. And like I said, I think the best part is that they're heated and ventilated. And then of course, up top, you are gonna get a standard size sunroof. But why don't you come on over to the business end? I'll show you behind the wheel of the all new Kia Seltos. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel, the business end. You do get electric assist, which is a very nice touch. The steering wheel looks like it's right out of an Audi, and it makes sense because of those German engineers that Kia was able to bring over. Love the leather. The stitch work is very nice. A little bit of gloss black, attractive horn button. You got your thumb controls, really easy to get through information, and then your gauge instrumentation. I know it's dark. I apologize. We're at the auto show. We will be doing a full review of this from Loki Kia. Analog tach, analog speedometer with a wonderful digital display. Let's check out the back seat and see how roomy this Seltos is for your passengers. Backseat time. What's going to be surprising is that even though this may look small on the outside, it's feeling good on the inside. I do like the nice leather. You have little pockets on the back. You can put books if your kids still read books. Maybe they use an abacus. They can slide that in here. Look at this. Rear AC and a USB and a place for Slim Jims. Does Kia know why you want to drive and eat in the car? Twizzlers or Slim Jims, aplenty. Seats, plenty of headroom. 6 feet tall, just like up front. You saw that I had plenty of headroom. You put this down, nicely padded. 2 cup holders, feeling really good. Space overall is amazing. Let's check out that cargo area and see how usable this Seltos is. Okay guys, we're gonna check out what kind of junk can we put in the trunk of the Kia Seltos. Not electric assist, but it's okay, it's very light. You can see, didn't have to use a lot of muscle power on that. There is a ton of room though. The opening is nice and large. Those seats are gonna do a 60-40 tango split. If we lift up this little mat, there is your spare tire. I know it's dark, please just be patient. We're gonna bring a whole review. They just unveiled this thing. So the only way that I could drive it is if I stole it from the LA Auto Show, which would be Rady's Rides from Jail episodes, which we don't want to do that. But I do like the amount of opening there is, and it's really not a high, I'm not having to lift super high to get things into the back, which is really great. You close it down, look how light that is. It's like a feather. Have you ever had a feather for a hatch? Get yourself a Kia Seltos, but definitely I want to thank everybody at Kia, really doing a great job changing the way that we view the cars that they're building, because I'm telling you, they're building them for us. But anyways, this thing I think is gonna be a hit. If these are the types of vehicles you like to see on Rady's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button and keep coming back. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. If you wanna help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description, get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. Gotta give it up to my wonderful wife, Lori, fighting the weather, fighting the people, but bringing the content. Thank you, Lori, for all your hard work. And just like always, I'll see you on the next ride.